Visionary leadership. It sounds so wow, doesn't it? I mean, who wouldn't want to be a visionary leader, to see the future? Yeah, and to innovate in ways and guide us forward in ways that we might not otherwise be able to accomplish. Hello, everyone. I'm Craig Ross, CEO of Veris Global. You know, visionary leadership has been studied and documented. There's a ton of material out there. Yet there are three aspects of visionary leadership today in the collaborative world within which we all operate now that must be emphasized. Number one, who cares if one person on the team, the leader, the person with the most authority, has a vision for the future, but the rest of the team members can't see it? That's what's changed today. Is the visionary leadership requires us to co-discover and create collectively that compelling vision. Sure, the person with the greatest authority should have a read on the future, should have both a moral compass and a directional compass in terms of where the team, the organization should go. We're not denying that. But if the collective doesn't also see that, then we're in trouble. And what's the most effective way for the network, for the team to see that vision? It's when they actually are participating in creating it. The second aspect of visionary leadership that must be emphasized is understanding how the brain really works. We know for a fact that you think about mind factors as it relates to focus, this brain cannot avoid it can't avoid all those things that we don't want it to do, we don't want to have happen. This brain, your brain, our brains are scanning hundreds of times a minute for what? For risks, for threats. The visionary leader has the ability to scan, understand the risks, see what we don't want to have happen, but then translate that and articulate it with what? With what we do want to have happen and why. And does that have to be just the senior person on the team, just the person with the most authority? Not at all. That's everyone's responsibility in everyday interactions. Third, what good is it to have a visionary leadership? How much value is that to the organization if we can't operationalize the vision? And so what's necessary to turn that vision into reality? It's the ability for all of us to ask those questions in everyday meetings, those questions that bring to life clarity so we have that shared reality and can move in the direction of that vision. Questions such as, what will this look like at such and such a milestone? What is it that we will actually feel and experience as we're succeeding with this vision? Or here's another one. It's the most common one, I think, that is powerful in its effectiveness, yet so seldom asked. And that is, what does success look like? These types of questions we can't ask, I don't think, often enough in different ways at different moments so that we can, of course, ensure that we not only are visionary collectively, but we are, of course, operationalizing the vision and bring it to life. Consider the possibility that when we lived in the hierarchical world, visionary leadership was critical. But we're no longer in that top-down world, are we? This is the post-linear age. And therefore, this is about visionary teams, visionary networks. This is about you and I being visionaries together. Let's do big things.